Welcome back, guys. Today I've got a review of the Fimi Palm gimbal camera. Now I bought this at a company called Banggood. I saved some money on it, but it took more than a month to get here. What this is, it's a video camera that is a gimbal. Much like the gimbal cameras you would see on drones, it's a very similar type thing, except the gimbal is mounted to a handheld device. Mine just came with a set of instructions and a USB charging cable. This is Type C USB, and that would plug into the bottom of the camera. Okay, that's how you charge it. That's all I got with my camera here. This comes with a plastic cover to protect the gimbal, so we'll pull that off. And if I press the power button to turn this thing on, you will see it come to life. There's a display screen on the back, and that will operate the camera, the gimbal. And you will see, I can zoom up and down with the camera itself. You'll see it moving here. There's a little joystick on the back here on the left that's controlling this. You got left, right, up, and down, and you can see the camera gimbal turning as I do that. That gives you very smooth panning, very smooth movement, and the whole point of this is to keep the camera pointed in one direction as you are walking or moving to give you very, very steady shots. I recommend you get a good case for this thing. I'll drop a link to this one. I bought it on Amazon just to protect this thing a little bit. It fits in here snugly, and this particular case has some pouches here for memory cards and a zippered pouch for maybe SD card adapters or any accessories you have, charging cables. Highly recommend getting a good case like this just to protect the gimbal. I bought this for my kayaking videos. I wanted something that was very small and portable, that I could put in a dry bag in the back of my kayak, and then when I get to land, I can pull it out and get some great video. And I think I found it with this camera. A few things, this is not to teach you how to use it per se, but some things I've learned. The first video I took was kind of dark. It's because I didn't know what I was doing. On the bottom right of the screen, you click on a menu, there's an ISO setting. This is critically important to get right. You slide that left or right, and that gives you your exposure, and that's basically the brightness, and that greatly affects the quality of the image that you have. I didn't get that right the first time, so my video was very dark, as you'll see here. But that's the only thing, really the tricky part you need to learn. The menu system is very easy. You just swipe down, you can choose various modes, follow mode, or the pitch lock. You can basically control what the gimbal is doing, whether it's locking onto something or if it's following you. You have an ultra wide mode. You can get into some various camera settings here. I won't go through all that. You can learn that for yourself in the instruction manual. But you know, I got in here so deep at one point, I kind of screwed things up, and I found the mode where you can reset the device, and I went ahead and did that just to start fresh, and it worked just fine. Here you see me walking with the camera in the forward direction, and you can see as I deviate and walk left and right, the camera automatically straightens itself out. The gimbal keeps it nice and smooth, and it's a matter of playing with the settings to get the lighting right with this thing. The exposure is probably the most important thing you can do to get right, the ISO setting, to get the right amount of color balance and brightness for the conditions. That's a setting that you really have to master to get good quality video from this. I can spin this camera around, and I click the record button 3 times. It will flip around to selfie mode, and now I can walk around and get really high quality video. So you can face the camera either towards you or away from you. The gimbal keeps everything nice and stable, nice and smooth. Panning is extremely smooth. Really great camera. This is only 1080p. This camera is capable of 4K. So the quality could be much higher than what you're seeing right now. I think this camera is pretty freaking amazing. It has 2 microphones built in, one on the side and one on the back of the device pointing toward me. Optional accessory you can get for this is an external lavalier microphone that would plug into that USB charging cable. This is what it looks like. The part that's facing toward you, this is the front of it. Not much to see here, but this is how small it is. It's a pretty small device, but man, this thing is pretty amazing. When you turn it on, you can have it in forward facing mode, or if I press the power button 3 times here, it will turn around and face toward me and go into a selfie mode. The micro USB card pushes right into the side here, and I would suggest don't trim your thumbnail very short, because it's a little bit challenging to get in and out of here. You have to press it just so to pop it in and out. Not a big deal, not too dissimilar from other devices that use micro USB cards, but it's a small thing, and it sits in a little recessed area here. Keep a thumbnail long here so you can just push it in and get it to click into place. Once it's in there, you're good to go. Additionally, it's got some openings here for putting a handle on, just so you can have a little wrist strap on here. I highly recommend that as well, just so you can be secure in having your wrist through some sort of strap connected to the camera, just in case you were to drop it. This camera did not come with a wrist strap. This just happened to be one I had laying around. I think this is a pretty incredible piece of technology. Here you can see me looking directly at the camera in real time here. Fairly dimly lit basement, but I think the quality is rather good. I highly recommend this thing. I think it's awesome. So there you have it, the Fimi Palm gimbal camera. I highly recommend this thing. You know what to do. If you like this review, click that like button below. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Go to my main page and look at my product review playlist there, and you will see all kinds of products and smartwatch reviews I've done, and some camera reviews. Anything at all that I can review that's technology related, that can be used in the outdoors or kayaking, or that can give insights to health and wellness, like fitness trackers and smartwatches. I would love to review those products. Let me know what you would like to see. And if you're in a company that would like me to review something, just go to davethekayaker.com or send me an email at dave@davethekayaker.com. Let me know what you have, and let's talk about how we can work together. Thank you very much, and until next time, take care and be safe.